Right. So, last week, Original Owl specifically told me herself she was going to sue me. I will never have anything, and she's going to make sure of it because she is going to sue me. Last night, I let people know she's not actually suing me. She's just saying that to intimidate and scare and bother me, which is why I've been letting people know she said she's suing me, because I thought if I kept saying it, it would become real. She wouldn't be able to get out of it this time. She's threatened to sue me, and this time she's going to have to do it because I'm going to keep telling people she's doing this. But she's not. She lies. She lies. And so because I've told people now that she's lied about that, she says, "Thank you for admitting you've been lying to everyone, trying to garner sympathy for yourself." So I have to question how it's lying when I am repeating something that she said herself. I even have it saved right here. Original Owl. I've not made a penny of profit covering you. In fact, my audience and I have spent thousands of dollars collecting evidence to make sure we were getting the truth. I have spent money to tell this story. I am suing you. You've left me no choice. You will never have anything. Those are her exact words. That's the exact phrasing of what she said to me. Right? I am suing you. You've left me no choice. You will never have anything. I had every reason to believe she was suing me. And now she says that I'm lying to people to garner sympathy, as if she didn't say this herself. Okay, so here's where the actual comment is. It's on the video. The life they took from me was valid, so was the emotional pain they replaced it with. And she says, "What the fuck are you talking about? We cannot stop you from monetizing your channel. You're just a liar. Blah, blah, blah. I have spent money to tell this story. I am suing you. I have spent money to tell this story. I am suing you. You've left me no choice. You will never have anything." Now, the reason I'm showing you the comment itself and not just where I screenshotted it is because sometimes people in this group will use dummy accounts to pretend to be other people and say things and then have somebody say, "Oh, look, she said this," and it's a dummy account. So I want to prove to y'all that it was Original Owl herself that threatened to sue me and not a dummy account pretending to be her. Right? If you click on her name and you go to her channel, that's Original Owl's channel. That's not a dummy account. She herself is the one that said herself she was suing me. And now she says I'm lying to people about that when she's the one that told me she was suing me. She's the one that told me I would have nothing. She has no choice. I have nothing left. I will never have anything, right? You have no choice. You have to sue me. You said so yourself. You have no choice. You can't back out. You said you were going to sue me. You said I was never going to have anything. You said you had no choice. So you have no choice. You have no choice. You have to sue me. But you won't. Because I want sympathy, right? Because I'm lying, right? Because you didn't say this, right? You didn't say this. Right. So she says she spent a lot of money to tell this story, and yet she's still telling it wrong, which is fucked up. And it's my story, so I should know whether it's being told wrong. And it's not me you're buying it from, so you shouldn't be fucking telling it because it's my story. She's never going to get the story that she's trying to get. She is trying to prove I murdered somebody that I did not murder. She is never going to prove that. In 2009, Kenneth McBride murdered Roberta Laws and buried her in the backyard. I went to the police and told them what he did. When it came time for a trial, they separated the cases. When it went to trial, they tried him for what he did to Roberta Laws, but not what happened to me. And so everything that I went through, everything that they claim is a lie, is not in those transcripts, is not in those documents, was not in that court trial, because it is a separate case that they never tried. Everything was redacted. Every fucking thing that he did to me was redacted. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. It means that it didn't go to trial. When things go to trial, a lot of times the jury does not hear everything. The lawyers have, meetings, and they decide what can be said and what can't be said and what can be used and what the jury can know and what the jury... There were things the jury wasn't allowed to know. And it didn't mean that it didn't happen. It was just in the fairness of giving him a case, a trial, a defense at all. They had to take away some of the factors and make it just a point A to B, you killed this woman. And that's what they had. They didn't need the C-section interchange or any of the things that happened there. So they cut it out. But you're looking at the A to B, and there's a line going, and there's a bunch of curves, and you're not getting the full story. You're not getting the full trick, and you're never going to get the full trip from anybody except me. Because I lived it, and I remember a lot of it. I don't remember all of it. I don't. I have mental health problems. And when my emotional stability breaks, I have blackouts. I've had them my whole life. I had them when I was married. I had them in school. I have blackouts. And after them, surprisingly, seeing a dead body caused me to have a blackout. So, no, I don't remember everything crystal clear. But what I don't remember, he told the police. So they do have it documented. It's not like it's, some mystery to the detectives. That's why they're not fucking with you people. Because they know. They know. You don't. And you don't care that you don't know, because you're going to prove it. No matter how long it takes. It's been 5 years already. You've threatened to kill me. You've threatened to sue me. But I'm the one that's lying. Always.